So this morning I am still in the very first chapter of Job and got to Job 1:11, and the second part of that verse popped off the page as this is something to think about and be with. And so that's what I did. And to set the scene, Satan has told God that the reason Job is so faithful is because God has put this hedge of protection around he and his family, and basically his love's fake and all that stuff. And he says, but stretch out your hand and strike everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face. And then God says to Satan, very well then, I'm paraphrasing at this point, everything he has is in your hands, but don't lay a finger on the man himself. So let's focus on those very strong words that Satan has. And, he will surely curse you to your face. Yikes. That's just, that's scary. That's a big deal. So as I was thinking about that and thinking what it was that Satan was hoping to see happen, what came to mind was a scene in The Last of the Mohicans, and it's a great movie. You should watch it. Plan to be moved by it. In this scene, Alice, who is the younger of two sisters, young women who have been taken forcefully against their will, they are being guided to a very cruel man's tribe. He has basically taken her to be his wife, and there's another Native American group who there's a young man in that group who she loves, and he loves her, and he's been trying to protect her. So he shows up and tries to save her and protect these women, and Magua, the very cruel character in this movie, kills Uncas, the man she loves. And so in this scene, Alice is looking at Magua eye to eye, doesn't take her eyes off of him. The eye contact is intense, and she starts walking backwards towards the edge of the cliff. And Magua sees that what she's doing is dangerous, and he reaches out his hand, still covered in blood, to pull her back to safety, so that she will live. And she looks down to see the thousands of feet of rock off this cliff, and then looks him straight in the eye as she steps off the cliff. And it's a very strong, intense statement that's being made there, and you get it. And it's like, instead of, no, I don't want you, or my heart is broken, the man I love is gone, I just want to die, you get, she's saying to him, it's more than that. I choose death instead of you. I choose death over you. And then, whew, pow, she's gone, and you see her fall off. And that, I believe, is probably a good image of what Satan is hoping to see Job do to God. Now, in this scene, Magua actually is a very evil Satan-type figure. And you see after this, there's no, tinge of emotion. There's no love, there's no compassion. In fact, he doesn't seem to have anything other than maybe confusion that she didn't choose to stay with him and stay alive, and, on the safety of the path. And so you get, maybe he's incapable of love, and his power hungry personality is such that he's taken her by force. And that's so opposite of God. I mean, God is love. He actively shows compassion, and he is powerful, all powerful, yet he chooses not to use that power to control us. And his desire for us is genuine and voluntary. Our relationship with him is 100% voluntary on our part. complete opposite scenario. And so that is what really moved me today, is the idea of what that would look like is kind of played out in that movie, only it's against an evil figure and not God. And so I hope that this blesses you. I hope that the idea of exploring the Bible instead of studying the Bible is positive for you, because I mean, Bible study is great. I just think that we don't really have the capacity to fully understand, comprehend, and master the Word of God. But if we can let the Word of God get in us and move us and change us, then it will definitely draw us closer to the Lord. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.